Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing well. Hello, everybody. And that today is going to be an awesome day because it is, right? Right. Okay. So, first things first, what is everybody working on? I know it's the second to last day of December. New Year's Eve is tomorrow, and that's just where has this year gone? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm kind of glad that this year is over because I know you can turn a new leaf over anytime you want to. You're the only one that manages to put limitations on whenever you want to change. So I know you can turn a new leaf over, but it's something about starting something new in the new year that just it makes it more final. So I'm ready for the new year to start. Hey, Liv. Thank you for joining me. I'm glad you managed to catch me too. How are you doing? And let me know what you're working on. If you're working on anything this morning. I know it's early. But what I'm going to be working on is for the new year, I want to start writing articles on Medium. So I have one kind of started. I'm editing it a little bit and kind of fleshing it out a little bit more. And then I hope to start posting at least once a week on Medium. And we'll go from there. I'm also going to be doing some graphics for a video that I'm going to be putting up on Sunday. And that's probably all I'm going to be able to get through for the sprint. I agree. Love New Year's. It's such a hopeful time of year. Exactly. Thank you. What do you want to write about on Medium? Mostly it's going to be writing tips, maybe some reading vlogs, some book reviews and stuff like that, and my TBR and all that good stuff, thoughts on reading. And then I have this series I kind of want to write about. That's what this first article is going to be part of. It's the commons. It's something that I've kept on a back burner for a long time. It's writing about how people lack common sense, common decency, common courtesy, and common knowledge today. So yeah, it's going to be kind of bitey. It's going to be sarcastic. It's going to be a little on the witty side. And I'm hoping it's going to be kind of not really an eye opener, but kind of like a punch or a slap in the face to some of them. So, you know, yeah. But kind of things that I cover here on YouTube, writing related and reading. Well, I don't do much reading related here on YouTube, but writing related stuff. Kind of want to port it a little bit over to Medium as well. But it's mostly going to be the whole commons thing and commentary on people in general, commentary on the world without going into politics and religion and just the surface and being funny about it. It sounds like fun. I hope you get a bunch of claps. I hope you do too. Yes, I write mostly fantasy and romance. I do dabble in supernatural and horror as well, but my main shtick is fantasy romance. So yeah. And you, of course, write paranormal romance, which is awesome. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into our first 20-minute sprint because we've spent about 5 minutes chatting, well, mostly me running in my mouth, and that's okay. That's good, right? Right. See if I can get my mouse to work here. Okay, why aren't we... There it is. Oh, using the common sense there. All right. So don't forget to stretch a little bit, kind of loosen those fingers and wrists up so the words can flow out naturally if you're writing for today. And we will get started with a 20-minute sprint, which I usually use 20 minutes. And you can write, you can edit, you can be creative in some form or fashion. You can even do household chores, whatever it is that you need to get done for the day. We can do it in a 20-minute sprint. We have a little bit of chatting in between, and then we will jump into the next 20-minute sprint. And hey, how are you today? And thank you for giving me a shout out on Barrett's channel. You are amazing. You are always such an amazing cheerleader for us channels here. Hogging all the comments in. Right. All right. So let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. Get productive. Okay, everybody, just so that you know, there's about 5 minutes left, and I'll keep my eye on the clock and let you know. Okay, so time is up, I think. Let me know how y'all did. I think I've polished my Medium article enough, I think. But I'm going to let it sit for another day or two and then reread it. This is like the second time I've hit it. So, yeah. I am currently working on my graphics for my video for Sunday. And then the timer went bonkers and I had to fix that. Apparently, having, close to 50 tabs open does not, it's not cohesive working space for a timer. So I closed some of my tabs and it started working. Whoops. Tell the computer stuff to behave or I'll come cough on it. Oh goodness. Let's see. Let me go back up here. During the sprint, we had Meh Chocolate join us and Diamond Book Rough. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Meh Chocolate asked, how do you deal with writer's block? So I answered with this. This is kind of like my go-to. Instead of forcing myself to write anything, during the first episode of writer's block or the first day of writer's block, I turn to another form of creativity. I watch something that I've been needing to watch for a while. I read a book. I crochet. I play a game. I do something that's kind of writing related or creative related. Therefore, I'm still trying to get the creative juices flowing. And it's a little bit outside the box of writing. And that seems to pretty much always help. And hopefully it will help you. I know others do a lot of different things. They'll look up writing prompts and just write off of it. It doesn't have to be like part of their work in progress for the moment or anything like that. And it's just to get the words flowing again. I have others who read nonfiction tips and tricks, or they do a long walk. They do something a little bit outside their normal. They walk on a different path. They walk on, they go hiking for once, or they go to a new coffee shop. They go to a new library. Just something like that. So let May Chocolate know how you get over your writer's block if you want to. Thank you, Eva. I'm excited to see what I do too. Okay, hold on. I'm excited to see if my plans actually come to fruition. Yeah. And Eva says, my first goal is to finish a draft. I don't know what's after that, except maybe another finished first draft. Yes. Yes, yes. Da-da-da. Yeah, Liv, you weren't losing it, the timer. Yeah. If we don't have some kind of technical difficulty on this stream, then it's not a stream. Right? Right. Had CAG join us. Blah, blah, blah. And Annual. Yay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Feel you on the tabs. Yeah. I I was doing some research on things to submit to, short stories and stuff like that. And I had all those tabs open, and I'm like, you know what? Might need to close some of these out. I always do that. It's like my brain. I have like 50 tabs open in my brain too, and I keep jumping in between them, and I don't get anything done. Hey Tara, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Hope you are doing well. Emma's using some worksheets to flesh out characters more to figure out some plot knots, then hopefully back to writing later on today. Awesome. I hope you can get back to writing too, and I hope fleshing out those characters works. I have no self-discipline, and I have no hard deadlines for my writerly things, so I just don't write if I'm dealing with writer's block. Yeah. Critique reads was a way out for me. It gave me a deadline from the author that I had to stick with. Had me reading, had me editing, had me creating a document, all of a sudden wishing I was drafting. That's a pretty good idea. Doing like a critique or like a beta read for somebody, that might be very helpful. I have to keep that in my writer's block repertoire for next time. Hopefully there won't be a next time. Please don't let there be a next time. I know there's going to be, but I don't want it to be anytime soon. Sometimes that's the best too. I often just force myself to keep going when it would probably be better to listen to my body and take a breather. Right. That's another thing. Sometimes having writer's block is just your mind and body telling you, hey, let's step back for a little bit and just take a day off or two. Liv gets over writer's block by holding the plank position until I can think of the next sentence. Oh, wow. Like, I could, yeah. I think I would die because usually me thinking of the next sentence usually takes like a day. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Eva, for catching that. Oh man. Yeah, that would, yeah. Let's see. Eva says, early December, this small literary journal opens submissions, short stories, and poetry. Check out the guidelines. Borrowed Solace. Awesome. Why doesn't that look right? Borrowed Solace. Yeah, okay. I'm having one of those days where words don't look right. And then I also can't talk, but that's normal for me, not being able to talk. Researching for next month. Awesome. Writer's block, just draw and write the story related for 20 minutes. So you're still within the story, but you do something story related that's not writing. That's a good thing too. Another thing that I end up doing is creating like character boards or aesthetic boards, and that seems to help a lot because it just refreshes the inspiration. Anyway, there's one of the editors I did an interview on Barrett's channel. That's how I found that one. Tossing it out in case that. Awesome. Thank you. If it doesn't fit me, maybe it'll fit somebody who watches this too. So that's awesome. No fee to submit, no monetary payment. That's fine. It gets the name out there. So yeah. And Liv wants to know what is everybody writing, or what genre everybody is writing in. Talking. See? Yeah. I'm writing, okay. My next project is going to be a fantasy mystery. So yeah, that's what I'm working for character boards on right now. I'm all over the place. But I think I'm going with the high fantasy for the first draft goal. Awesome. Cag is writing fantasy. Tara writes fantasy. Nice. We have a bunch of fantasy people. Oh, goodness. Annual's got mystery and crime fiction. Also, check out Annual's channel for updates on his work and for some writing sprints, too. All right. Got the next little thing here. I'm going to turn into the timer because I just let it run and I didn't pause it. So let me drag it back a little bit. So we'll start at the right spot. All right. Okay, Emma is writing historical fiction with magical realism elements. Nice. Um, Eva has 2 contemporary work in progresses and a middle grade paranormal. Nice. But the fantasy is the oldest and has the most complete story thus far. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Apparently, I've been watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine recently. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this next 20-minute sprint. Make sure that you stretch and rotate all the joints just so that words can flow better or your creativity can flow better or whatever it is that you're doing. You don't want that carpal tunnel to set in and just wreak havoc on everything. Make sure you hydrate. Make sure you get snackies if you're hungry. And let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1, and get productive. All right, how did everybody do on that one? I got one character aesthetic done, and I need just a couple more things on this other one, and I'll have 2 done. Woohoo! Let's see. Can't really remember where I left off. Here we are. I hope you'll finally finish it too, Eva. 2022 is the year. It's going to happen. Kang says, finish the script from a comic, learn new digital painting techniques, and have fun. Fun is the most important thing. Let's see. Eva says 90,000 words in the document. Wow, but it's majority world building, not seen, so we'll see. Hey, you got the basics done, so go for it. Broken joined us. Hey, Broken. The more I get into this agent project, the more I'm convinced I don't have to worry people will mistake the main character for a good guy. I can't wait to read it. I want to see this good guy. Let's see. Emma is plugging away with my characters. That's all awesome. It's not that's all. You're being productive. You're doing things, and it's going to help you in the long run. And that's what we're here for. So, yeah. All right. My goals. I actually have a video coming out about my goals in about an hour. So you can listen to all of it there, and you can actually read about it in my blog post that I kind of highlight in my video as well. My blog is down in the description below, but the blog post won't go live until the 4th, I think, because I'm trying to stick to a every 2-week schedule. So yeah. Working on a short story for a class that I have been putting off. Procrastination is awesome, isn't it? Hopefully you'll get it done, and it will be amazing, and you'll get a good grade on it. You'll definitely check out your goals video. Thank you. And I do, towards the end, I kind of give a little bit of a sneak peek on my January project. So yeah, it's a 2-fold video. I mostly talk about my goals though. But yeah. And for another sneak peek, I'm going to share this with y'all. So this is one of my characters. This is kind of how I do a character aesthetic now. I kind of do a photo collage in Canva, and I just kind of put colors that I associate with that character in the little blocks or somewhere on it. And yeah, so his face is this guy right here. And for the life of me, I can't remember my name right now. Hold on. Noah Mills. And he is a detective. He's actually heading a specialized force in the precinct that they're in for my new work in progress. And then even though it's not really technically done yet, here's another one of the characters. This is Inara. She is a side character. She's actually my main character's sister, and she's kind of a catalyst in this whole story, but this is her thing here. And yeah, her face is Jodelle Furland, and yeah, I gotta figure out something to put in this little thing here. It's going to be gaming related. So yeah, got a lot to choose from. And I do have some Canva tutorials up on my channel as well. If you're interested in learning Canva, I'm probably going to be doing a couple of more as well, or at least a couple of videos where I'm just building some of these things too. And there we are. Yay for sneak peeks, right? Right. All right. Ba, 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 ba. Let's get rid of that banner here. Okay. And just so you know, during any of my live streams, or basically any of my videos, if you just want to pop in the comments, you have some issue that you're trying to work through, or you just can't come up with a good character name, you can't come up with a good place name or something like that, just pop it in the comments. Everybody will try to help you out. I'll try to help you out, and we will get the ball rolling again for you. And I know I've worked out a lot of my issues here on Live Stream. Well, writing blocks, the small ones, like the character names and stuff like that here on live streams. So feel free, if you got like a stump moment, then share it. Oh, thank you. It helps me because, like I said, whenever you have like creative blocks and everything, visuals help me a lot. So anytime I can make some visuals with like characters or my books or anything like that, I do it. Here soon, I'm actually going to have like a project aesthetic one that I'm going to do too. Okay, I have one. Oh, never mind. I got that one answered. I'm glad I'm not the only one that does that. Liv says, my problem is I'm hungry, but if I get up and wake up my baby, oh no, that's not cool. My grandmother had the art of, if there was a baby asleep on her, somehow she could get up, she could cook, she could do whatever, and that child would not wake up. And my mom would get kind of so, like, whenever Mama did that, because Mom could not do that. If she was holding me or like my niece or nephew or something and they fell asleep, the minute that she moved, they were awake. But with Mama, those babies kept right on sleeping, and I just don't know how she did it. It was some kind of magic. So maybe one day you'll get one of that magic. 2022 goals right now is edit. I have 3 first drafts. I have to either edit or rewrite. Awesome. You can get it done. We'll get it done together. Yes, grandma was a wizard. Yeah. A toddler hates sleep. Yeah. Yeah. I hope you get the magic too. Oh no. Toddlers are fickle little creatures, are they not? They just, I don't know. It's like they're coming into their own and they're trying to figure out what they like and they don't like, for the first time in their life. And it's just, they're like all over the place. Like one minute they like a nap, and then the next minute they wake up from their nap and they're like never going to nap again. And yeah, it's weird. Looking back on it, it'll be kind of funny, or at least I hope it'll be funny. But during the time that you're going through the toddler stages, it's like, oh my gosh, just grow up already. Or go back to being the infant. But yeah, it'll be all right. Right? Right. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. And I'll let the timer run again. Because of course I did. All right. Let's go ahead and get into our next 20-minute sprint. He's 4, the size of a 6-year-old, so he mostly over toddlerisms. But he just doesn't sleep late enough. Oh no. Hopefully he'll switch back to taking the longer naps here soon. Going to get my stream set up. I'll see you next time. All right. I'll put the link in the chat for you, and you'll usually start streaming at 11 o'clock right when I end. So if you're looking for another stream, you can just hop right on over, and I will put the link here in the chat. Unfortunately, I might not be able to join you for your stream today. We have a lot going on today. And I'm trying to like kind of mentally prepare myself for today, but it's not happening. Not happening at all. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into our next sprint in 3, 2, 1. Get productive. All right, how did everybody do on that one? I think that was our third sprint, so we've got time for one more. And let's see. Annual had to leave us so he could get ready for his stream, and I dropped the link to his stream that's going to start at 11 right after mine here in the comments. Also, if you're looking for other live streams for the day too, there is a comment pinned at the top of my YouTube channel comments and in the Twitch stream comments as well for the live streams on YouTube for today. And yeah. Da-da-da-da-da. Eva had to leave us too, going to play with the toddler a little bit. Had Lauren join us. Hey, hey, hey. And Nicole, hello. What are y'all working on today? And talked a little bit about my Isekai Detective project. It's going to start in January. I've written 2 chapters at some point in time this past year, but that's pretty much all I've gotten into it. I didn't even really do any of the character aesthetics or any of the project aesthetics at all whenever I did start writing it. So I'm working on that now so that if I do get a writer's block with the project, then I can kind of go back to it and, get rid of that block. And had Massacre Kill join us. Hey, hey, hey. Lives getting stuff done. Awesome. Was reading for that one. Going to get a cup of coffee. Be right back. Awesome, Emma. Why can't I talk today? I usually always have problems, but today is bad. All right. And Nicole is working on Hanan book 2. Awesome. All right. So as promised, I am going to switch over to this real quick and show you if I can get my mouse to work here. I think if I do this number, yeah, I can switch in between. Okay, so this is Leland. This is a work in progress. I haven't finished it. I've only actually added 2 pictures of him here, but you can see me kind of pop in another one here if you want me to. So what I do, this is in Canva. And what I do is there is a template for photo collages, and I usually just follow that. And I grab the pictures that I grabbed off of the internet and just kind of pop them in. That way I have a character aesthetic. Leland's face that I'm using kind of for inspiration for him, his name is Kevin Creekman, and he's kind of a influencer. And what kind of caught my eye was one, the tattoos. 2, he's got kind of like a Viking look to him. So I've always kind of been drawn to that for characters. But he also was 355 pounds. And he has kind of shared his progress in becoming more fit and living a healthier lifestyle. And I think that's just inspirational. So I've kind of been following him just a little bit. I only found him like the other day. So yeah, but he's pretty cool. Kevin Creasman. He does most of his stories and stuff on Twitter, but the pineapple doesn't have anything to do. Pineapple doesn't have anything to do with it. I'm probably going to leave that now because I'm getting an idea. Dang it, CAG. Why do you do this to me? Okay. So yeah. And for the others, I just pull up the word gamer and I kind of add that into aesthetics. And shoot, that pineapple's going to stick with me. And I basically just look for anything that kind of catches my eye that just speaks Leland to me. And I'm currently not really finding anything. Except this one. This one's pretty cool, but yeah. Anyway, it's just kind of like a, here we go, search and find for this stuff. If you have some images that you've pulled off of the internet, you know, you can use them and stuff like that. And yeah, random pineapples. Oh my gosh. But yeah, anyway, okay. So here is Vera. Vera is going to be the main character. She is a isekai detective, and isekai is kind of a thing in a lot of manga and anime, or it has been. I'm trying to get this book done before the whole isekai fad fades out. But what it is people are taken from their reality and inserted into a game world. It's mostly like RPGs and stuff like that. Some of the popular animes are Shield Hero for that, Sword Art Online, and there's a ton of others, but those are like the most popular right now, I do believe. And oh my gosh, yeah. But Vera, she first wanted to become a detective because she wanted to try to help find her cousin that went missing whenever they were younger, whenever they were teenagers. Her cousin was kind of her idol. He was getting into the gamer thing when it first started out. He actually had a little bit of a following when he disappeared, and she just wanted to find him. And she's become this decent detective. You know, she's still a little on the young side, and she is a female, so she's got a lot of battles to fight to, you know, make a name for herself. But she's also a gamer girl and stuff like that. And here's Anara. I did finish it up and downloaded it and everything. So there's Anara's little character board. She's a huge gamer. She actually is a influencer. So she makes her money mostly on streaming games on like Twitch and YouTube and stuff like that. And then this is the captain. This is Anara's captain, Captain Augustus. And they usually call him August because he's a little chilly. But there you go. So there we have it. There's a couple of the character boards, sneak peek. I am going to do a video on these character boards where I go a little bit into the character more and all that stuff. And of course, you'll see Leland's actually finished. So yeah. Let's see. Lauren says, have a few things in store for the new year. Started a new story too, a contemporary romance between two different social classes. It'll be a revamp started last year. Nice. The whole pineapple things. Maybe he really likes pina coladas. Yeah, maybe. We'll have to see. I think I got this idea, and it's not gonna turn me loose, and I think it's gonna be hilarious. So we'll go with that, and I'm not saying it because it'll be yeah. You have to read the book to find out. All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into our last sprint. Yeah, I kept the timer running because, of course, I did. Pause. Stop. There we go. Yeah. Remember to stretch. I don't know why I'm holding a pen. I was going to write down the idea. That's what it was. Remember to stretch. Stay hydrated. If you have some hunger pangs, get some snackies and stuff. Unless you're holding a baby, and yeah, you got to do what you got to do. And we will get started in 3, 2, 1. Get productive. All right. There we go. All right. How did everybody do on that one? Sorry about the noise. I kind of forgot I had another tab open because I have, 50 tabs open and I forget what's playing in each one of them. Goodness. Let's see. Liv is working on a bullet journal charts for 2022 and getting ready to finish revising Wolf Shifter Romance Trilogy. Awesome. And she finally got some tuna salad, so she is victorious in getting the eats. All right. Good luck with that middle book of the trilogy. It can be challenging. Yeah. Writing it was easy. I'm having issues with writing the third book in the trilogy. So hopefully that is not an issue for everyone. Lauren sub to Lives. Yay. Awesome. Hey, Margaret. How are you? Popping in to like and say, yay, goals. Trying to work on mine. Awesome. Awesome. Any progress is good progress. Yes. I have third book issues too. Yeah. It's difficult trying to make sure that you have every single one of the plot points closed. But also it just, I don't know, it's almost like I don't want to finish the series. And it's almost like I'm not sure if the voice of my main character in the first two books is strong enough to carry over into the third book. Like I kind of want to do my other main character, my the main character's love interest. I almost want to do the third book in his voice. So I'm having issues, because I kind of want to change the point of view, but at the same time, it's like, no, it's a trilogy. You got to stick with the same point of view. So yeah, I don't know. It's issue. It's yeah. I've got it plotted out mostly. I've got the first act plotted out, I should say. I need to finish act 2 and act 3 for it. But yeah, just having issues with it. And Lauren wishing Broken the best of luck to wrapping up stuff. You'll get there, Emma. You will. And you'll be like, why did you curse me? Hashtag third book problems. Yep. Okay. All right. So I've went over a little bit. Make sure to check out Annual's live stream, which is going on now. And keep writing, keep being creative, be kind to one another. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me. And I will set up January's live streams here soon. Maybe later today, maybe tomorrow. It'll be sometime. And it'll be every Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm toying with an idea of doing every other Tuesday live streams too. But we'll see. We shall see. Again, thank you so much for joining me. Be kind to one another. Stay safe. Keep being creative. And keep writing.